Embark Studios has finally released some footage of their new extract shooter Arc Raiders, and it does really look breathtaking. But did you know Arc Raiders wasn't always supposed to be an extract shooter? The first reveal trailer was during the Game Awards in late 2021. The trailer was unreal, and we later found out it was a free-to-play PvE game with massive robotic mechs wandering post-apocalyptic battlefields in which scavengers would venture to the surface and fight. In my head, it was supposed to be like a futuristic Division, but that's just me talking. In 2023 though, they announced they have pivoted the game to be a PvPvE extract shooter. Okay, we really didn't see that coming, but hey, I won't complain because I do love extract shooters. We then got word it wouldn't be a free-to-play game. Also, it won't have a AAA price tag of $70, but it will cost $40 now to play. Again, a huge change, but if that means way less microtransactions and such, I know a lot more people will be happy with this. We finally did get footage of the game, and right away my socks were knocked off with how gorgeous it looks. And I did ask someone I knew who played the closed beta about the graphics, and he said that's actually how the game looks. It's not like they churched it up or anything. This is how the game actually looks when you play it. So right away I was like, okay, Embark Studios is onto something. But it does make sense, as they are also the studio that makes the finals, which I think is one of the most beautiful free-to-play FPS games out there. So let's talk about the 12 minutes of footage that they actually put out there for us to watch, and I'm going to tell you some of the things that I really like, some of the things I really don't like, and yeah, let's just go take a look at it. And as always, if you do end up enjoying this video, subscribe to the channel. It's free for you guys. It does mean the world to me. So let's just get going here.
The raider we are following is on a quest, a job to obtain a seed vault from a research facility deeper into the city.
Now this person right here is about to open like a crate, like something. They're opening something to get loot, and it's about to make a lot of noise. And I really like that aspect of extract shooter games, where it's kind of like risk reward, where other people might hear you, but you want to do it because you want to see what kind of goodies are there. Now there's other ways of doing this that I'm about to show you that I very much disagree with, and that has to do with showing other people's location in a very intrusive way.
A red flare is a signal of a raider getting knocked down. But you never really know what happened there until you go look. Could have been a fight between raiders or Ark. You never know.
Wasp, over there.
Now, I haven't played the game, but I really hate this flare thing. They're doing so many things to make it so, you can see enemies' positions, and like this, look, this guy's going on the zip line and you can see that birds are flying away. So if you were looking, from afar, you saw birds, you could be like, okay, there's a player there. But to see a red flare, I just don't agree with that. I don't like it. I think there should be an aspect where you can be stealthy, and if you mess up, it's not like a bunch of raiders are going to swoop in on your position because they know exactly where you are. I just don't like it. And also, because your enemies are these bots, there's a lot of times in other extract shooters where, when you're fighting, a scav or anything like that, you can hear it. So you know kind of where they are, where bots are flying up in the air. So you can see almost exactly where they're going to be also. So there's already enough, I would say, player information for the other teams to see where fights are happening or, where you're headed to. I don't think we need the red flare. That's my number one, I would say, like, gripe about this game is the flare. Why? Why do we need the flare? Why do you want the PvP to be so focused? Look at it, like, what? The biggest thing I think the game has going for it, though, is definitely the world itself. Like, the post-apocalyptic futuristic aspect of it looks unreal, where the world itself is going to be one of the main characters. You are looting a bunch of little things, just like every game, and I'm sure that, like every extract shooter, and I'm sure there's going to be like those big ticket items. The other thing that I really like is just how the flashlight looks in this scenario, where some games really just don't do a flashlight right in dark areas, but it looks like this game is nailing it. Also, you'll see in this video here that There's a lot of like levels to just even the interior and lots of ways to go into buildings, which I really like. Again, shoulder swapping, that's huge for the third person aspect of any shooter game. So you won't have like, you have to right side peek or left side peek. Like even them just going out of this building to the next building, I think is just really cool how you're going about and doing it. Now, the biggest fault I would say is the red flares, because you'll see one pop up here just in this firefight, but also it's third person. I just don't know if I can get behind a third person game, especially an extraction shooter. It just tells you so much about everything. Like you get so much information that you can hide and do those really cheesy peeks. But the game itself, again, like look at it. You can't complain about this game. It looks unreal. There's going to be a bunch of different bots, a bunch of different enemy types that you're going to be fighting against. I really want to get my hands on this. I really want to try it out. But right now, I will say that I'm very, very skeptical. Because they pivoted so much in developing this game, I don't know if the pieces will fit together and fall right into place. Now, does this mean the game's going to be bad? No, it doesn't mean that at all. And we've only seen such little footage, right? We've only seen that little bit there. I think it was like 7 minutes. And it does have some promising things to it. It does have some things to it. But at the end of the day, I think we should all be, glass half full. And that's how I am on this channel. I'm always a glass half full kind of guy. I'm looking forward to it. Let's see what it delivers. It's supposed to come out in early 2025, or at least that's what I'm thinking, 2025 sometime. But with the amount of times this game's been delayed, I'm sure they want to get it out there. So thank you guys again for watching the video. If you did end up enjoying it, subscribe to the channel. It's free for you guys. It means the world to me. And until next time, I'll talk to everyone later.